Welcome back to Story Time with me, Mishalini. Today we are going to read another story from the Panchatantra, and the name of the story is The Four Friends. Come, let's find out who these four friends are. By a lake in a forest, there once lived four friends. One was a small brown mouse. He had big black eyes and a long tail. He lived in a comfortable hole in the bank of the lake. The second friend was a jet black crow. He lived on a jamun tree close by. The third friend was a tortoise. He lived in the lake and was very happy there. And the fourth friend was a deer. She had beautiful large eyes, and her golden coat had many white spots. These four friends were very happy together. They lived peacefully and no one troubled them. One evening, the mouse, the crow, and the tortoise met beside the lake. They were waiting for their friend, the deer. But although they waited and waited for a long time, the deer did not come. "There must be something wrong with our friend," said the mouse, looking very worried. "Yes," said the crow. "Perhaps a wicked hunter has caught her in his trap. He may even have killed her." "We must look for our friend," said the tortoise. "Oh, crow, why don't you fly over the forest and see if you can find her?" "Certainly," agreed the crow. "I shall go at once and look for my friend." So the crow flew over the forest, looking here and there, trying to find the deer. He flew on, and as he flew, he called out, "Dear, dear, oh friend dear, where are you? Where are you, dear?" At last, he heard a faint voice replying. It was the deer calling him. "Help!" called the deer. "I am here. Oh, help me!" "Oh, there you are, friend," said the crow. "I have been looking for you everywhere." The crow flew down to the deer. Then he found out that she was caught in a hunter's net. "Oh, you are trapped," cried the crow. "What can I do to help you?" "Shall I fly back to our friends for help?" "Oh, please do," answered the deer with tears in her eyes. "Please do something quickly." So the crow flew back to the lake. When the tortoise and the mouse saw the crow coming, they called out to him. "Have you found out our friend? Have you found the deer?" they asked together. Yes, my friends, I have," replied the crow. "But she's in great danger." The crow then told them how he had found the deer trapped in a hunter's net. The tortoise thought very quickly. "The mouse can cut the net with his teeth and set our friend free," he said. Yes, I can," said the mouse. "But how shall I get there?" "I can easily carry you on my back," said the crow. "Come on then, let's go," cried the mouse. And he at once jumped out onto the crow's back. So the crow flew off with the mouse on his back. They soon reached the place where the deer was laying in the hunter's net. At once the mouse jumped off the crow's back and began to cut the net with his sharp teeth. Soon the deer was free. She stood up and shook herself. At that moment, the tortoise appeared, crawling slowly towards them. "Oh, how nice to see you, tortoise!" cried his friends. For a while, the four friends were quiet, thinking about the deer's escape. Suddenly they heard the distant sound of someone coming through the forest. The hunter was coming. At once the crow flew to the top of a tall tree. The mouse hid himself in a hole. The deer ran away and was out of sight in a moment. The poor tortoise, however, could not move quickly. Slowly he walked towards a big green bush. The hunter arrived and saw that his net was empty. "Oh, my deer has escaped!" he shouted. Looking around for the deer, the hunter saw the tortoise, who was still slowly crawling towards the bush. "Ha! A tortoise!" cried the hunter. "This will be something at least for my dinner." And he quickly grabbed the tortoise, put him in a bag, and carried him off. The crow, who was still at the top of the tree, saw what the hunter did. "Oh, mouse, oh dear," he called. "Come quickly. Our friend the tortoise is now in danger." At once the mouse and the deer came running to the crow, and he told them how the hunter had carried away the tortoise in his bag. "What can we do to set our friend free?" asked the crow. "We must do something quickly," said the mouse, "before the hunter gets home." "I know what to do," the deer said. "I shall go and stand in the path of the hunter, pretending that I am eating grass. As soon as the hunter sees me, he will drop the bag and run after me. The mouse can then cut open the bag with his teeth, and the tortoise will be free." "But supposing the hunter catches you?" said the crow. "Oh, don't worry about that," replied the deer. "I can run very fast." So the deer calmly stood in the path of the hunter, pretending that she was eating grass. A deer!" cried the hunter. He dropped the bag in which he was carrying the tortoise and at once ran after the deer. The mouse quickly cut open the bag, and the tortoise got out as fast as he could and went and hid under a bush. The hunter could not catch the deer and soon stopped running after her. He went back to his bag. "This tortoise is fairly fat," he said. "It will be enough for my dinner tonight." When the hunter found that his bag was empty, he could not believe his eyes. "What? No tortoise?" he cried. "How did he escape? How unlucky I am! First the deer escaped from my net, and now even this slow tortoise has got out of my bag. There will be no dinner for me tonight." The tortoise, the mouse, the crow, and the deer quietly watched the hunter as he went away with the empty bag in his hand. The four friends lived merrily in the forest for many more years, working together and helping each other. The moral of the story is that good friends are forever. In this story, we also learned that when we help each other, we can get out of any difficulty. Just like in this story, the animals were able to trick the hunter when they worked together as a team. It's so good to have great friends, right? Even though these animals were so different from each other, even then, they were such great friends. They always stood by each other's side. If you enjoyed the story as much as I did, remember to like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, because I put new stories for you every Monday and every Thursday. And next time, I will be reading The Cat's Judgment. So until next time, bye.